Then we come to addition and subtraction. This code is I.2. Okay, so obviously when you're adding, then obviously you need to have two complex numbers, then only you will add those two. So I'm writing two complex numbers. Z1, let's say Z1 is -9 minus 9i. This is one complex number. Then Z2, let's say 8 plus 6i, and we have to add these two complex numbers. So it's actually very simple, Bhavna. All we have to do is, what we will do, we will add the real parts together and we will add the imaginary parts together.
Okay, so it's like adding, like for example, like x squared plus 6x plus 3x plus 18 or whatever. You would only add the ones with
The like.
Yeah.
Yes, add the like terms, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, exactly same thing. So we'll add, so if I have to find out what will be Z1 plus Z2, I will collect the real terms together. So I will collect 9 and 8 together, and I will collect the imaginary terms together. So I will write -9 plus 6 together, and I will be outside. So -9 plus 8 will be -1.
And then -3.
-3. So this sign will be -3. So -1 minus 3i.
Yeah.
So that is Z1 plus Z2. Similarly, we'll do subtraction. Now subtraction. Let's say you want to find out what will be. Let's do Z2 minus Z1 now.
Okay.
Z2 minus Z1. So first I will write Z2, which is 8 plus 6i, minus Z1, which is -9 minus 9i.
Yeah.
Can you try this out?
Yeah. One sec. 17 plus 69.
16 or 15?
Oh, sorry, 15i.
Okay, that's correct. 17
yeah.
plus 15i. So this is the value of Z2 minus Z1. So this is all about addition and subtraction. Next is multiplication.
Okay.
Multiply complex numbers. And this one has the code I.4. All
Okay.
right. Again, if we are talking about multiplication, so we need to have two complex numbers. I'm going to take the same example. Let's say Z1 is -9 minus 9i, and Z2 is 8 plus 6i, and we want to find out what will be Z1 times Z2. So we'll write them in multiplication. -9 minus 9i times 8 plus 6i. Now, Bhavna, do you know how to multiply a binomial expression with another binomial expression?
Yeah, so it's like -9 times 8 plus 6i, and then -9i times 8 plus 6i.
Absolutely. So same thing we'll do here. It's very simple. Let's try it out. -9 will be multiplied by 8 plus 6i. Then -9i will be multiplied by 8 plus 6i. So this one, -9 times 8.
-72 minus 54i, and then minus 72i minus 54i, yeah. So it's just...
This one is tricky here. When you have to multiply I and I. So let's talk about the fourth term.
Oh, yeah, I squared is like, I forgot the value.
Yes, yes. So what happens when we do I times I? So -9 times 6 will give us -54.
Yeah.
and then I is multiplied by I, so that's I square. So let's see what will be I square. Let me do it in the first screen itself. It's again very important. I square. I square, that means square root of -1.
So it's just 1, -1?
-1. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I think it's like I is just square root of -1. I squared
Yes.
is -1, and then I to the third is
Yes.
some
That
I forgot the exact values.
we'll do that in the next class. Powers of iota we'll do. So right now for the multiplication, you just need to know what is I square.
Okay.
So I square is -1. So ultimately this will become a positive 54.
54, yeah.
So now we need to simplify these terms. We will again collect the real terms together, -72 plus 54, and imaginary terms together. So we'll get -18, and this one will be, I think, 126.
Yeah.
So this is the final answer for Z1 times Z2. So this is all about multiply complex numbers.
Okay.
Okay. So this, okay, now we still have time. So let's start with the next skill as well, which is powers of iota. Now we'll keep on, now this is very interesting.